Good morning, everyone. How are you? I have missed you. Let me tell you right from the start, I have missed you. Great to see you early this morning. Thank you for joining me. It means a great deal that you spend some of your day with me. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Welcome back. We are back to share in the magic together. I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to share in these live streams and everything with you. It's just so much fun. Let's say hi to a few of our friends who checked in bright and early. Infinityplex, Craig's Robotics, Jennifer, Vicky, Alexis, Cindy, Magical News, Joanne, Kim, Kristen, Ben, Recycled Mom, Tim, Neo, Doctor Who, Lauren and Mark, Death Star Diva, Cutie Chick, Renee, Cam, Rebecca, Marisol, Dreamers Empire, Taylor, Michelle, Cameron, Chelsea, Jeffrey, Lonnie, Jen, Robin, Heather, Jack, Olivia. I think I have got Amber, another Renee, different Renee, Kevin, Jetta, Hector, Allie, almost at the bottom. Talk to me, Dizzy to me. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here bright and early. We're back. We are back, but I've missed you. I really have. It was a magical adventure. Who have you watched all the vlogs so far? I love how they're turning out. Excuse me if I look tired. Sissy's at Epcot right now. Already starting with magic. Hi, Sissy. I'm glad you're liking the longer vlogs. I appreciate this feedback. This really helps. Excuse me if I look tired or if I act tired. I have been up, kind of late doing these. It takes a lot of time, but it's so magical to relive it and have, keep thinking about the time lapses and all these things I want to add more of in the future. I'm always thinking ahead. You know me. Great to be back, George. Thank you so much. Gotta be honest, I'm jealous of the pins. Oh, don't worry. There's a whole pin set. I'm gonna give away more pins. I want to do a lot of things. There's a lot of things I want to do. You've watched them, Lonnie. Maxwell's watched them too. Jen, how are you? Loving the vlogs. I'm so glad to hear it, Jennifer. Allie's loving the longer vlogs. Thank you. Awesome vlogs. Thanks. Next time, 7-day cruise. Yes, it was amazing. It was just unbelievable. Vlogs are wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. That means a great deal to me. It really, really does. It's interesting what happens. Like I develop, a lot of my friends have mentioned to me publicly and privately saying, Michael, that you can see the changes in the vlogs. Like they're evolving. And I hope that means getting better. Can I get some feedback on that? Getting better? I hope so. Just caught up on the latest vlogs. These comments are going so fast. Thank you again for leaving them for me. Obsessed with the vlog, says Ashley. I hope I can see more Disney adventures with your brother too. I think it's a change of pace when seeing Disney with someone else. Ashley, I couldn't agree more with that one. I think it was just so much fun. David obviously can't come with me every time, but he loved it just as much as I did. He really, really loved it. My parents got appreciation pins in January. Since then, I don't remember. Oh, that's cool. How did you enjoy Puerto Rico? Oh, Angelica, thank you for your advice. I know you live there. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. David and I, we were going to do a little bit extra exploring. There was a casino we were going to see, but we wanted to see Black Panther too. So we didn't spend as much time as we could have, but we're going to be back to Puerto Rico. That's how much we loved it. And the views you have by Casa de San Cristobal. I think, forgive me if I'm butchering names here, but the back of that castle, just like desktop level views. I mean, it was amazing. Michael, can you share how much an adventure the average excursions were? Oh, sure. So we only had the opportunity to go on 2 excursions, which you have not seen yet. You want a preview? Okay. You're a part of the live stream here, so you get a preview of things to come. Ready for this? Hold on. Oh, here it comes. Preview. Things to come. Who's excited? I was just going over this footage. So there's a lot of previews of things to come, but the excursions, especially on Castaway Cay, were about $100 a piece, give or take, but they really vary, absolutely. Did I book a placeholder? You know I did, Jeffrey. You know I did, absolutely. Our family has made a point to watch them every evening with popcorn and all. Renee, that means so much. I'm glad to hear it. Love the vlogs, Michael. Mulaney, thank you so much. Hi, Michael. Kylie's got a triple countdown. You like the hashtag preview? Okay, wait. I'm seeing more requests for previews. I got one more. Ready for one more? All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Preview. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let the vlogs do the explaining. Let the vlogs do the explaining. Anyway, can't wait for the rest of the sea vlogs. They were great. When are you going to Disney World next? That is a good question. Going for Toy Story Land and July 4th, coming up in 104 days. So it's going to be good. You need to go into the 2 forts in San Juan. I wanted to make it to the other one. We didn't get a chance, but that's our plan for next time. So what was the secret excursion? Angelica, don't you want me to keep it a secret for the next cruise? Because we wanted to do this one. It was canceled. You know what? Maybe we'll do a vote, and then I can either tell you or not tell you. If you want to be surprised, maybe I'll end up telling you, and then we'll there'll be another surprise in the future. Absolutely. Mark, happy birthday to you. Good morning, Michael. Do you need a passport at all? So yes. Actually, technically for this cruise, no. But for St. Thomas, not St. Thomas. I was just thinking. Oh, okay, so you can't say that. Where are we going? St. Martin. We would have needed it, but we didn't need it. Taylor's got 250 days until Disney. Yay, Michael. Love the vlogs, except the one with the Guitar Hero. Oh yes, for us to play against each other. I saw your comment. Oh, you want to surprise? Okay, see, I'm seeing some surprises and some telling. Some people say tell us. Some people say surprise us. I need an official vote on this. Hi, Infinity Flex. Michael, what was the food that you were eating on the cruise? Shawarmas. Oh, okay. So that was, I can't remember to tell you. It's like a lamb, kind of like, think tortilla. I'm sorry, not tortilla. Think, what am I thinking about? Not tortilla. I was thinking, it's on a tortilla, but it's like a burrito, but like open-faced burrito. Think open-faced burrito, like Mediterranean, and that's a shawarma. All right, okay, I'm going to tell you in a second. So I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to raise my hands like this when I tell you, okay? So if you want it to be a surprise, you don't want to know about it, the excursion that we were going to go on, mute it while I have my hands up. You ready? Okay, here's the warning. I'm going to tell you. Here it comes. At St. Martin, we were planning on going to the underwater undersea walk, where you can walk under the water and you have the helmet over your head so you can breathe, like way deep underwater, like 20 feet down, like walking on the seafloor. That's what we were planning at St. Martin, but we'll do it some other time. Okay, hands are down now, so if you wanted to be surprised, you can be surprised, but it was good. Right, so I just did that. So Emma, hopefully you weren't surprised. The animation dinner you had for the first vlog was amazing. It was so good. And wait till you see. Have you seen the new one yet? I can't remember. I've lost so much. I've lost track because I have to keep working ahead, so I can't look back as much. I have to keep moving really fast forward to get all these done. But it was amazing. It was truly incredible. Why didn't you spend more time in Puerto Rico? Well, we wanted to see the Black Panther, which was amazing. We loved it. So we wanted to do that. We wanted to get back in the jacuzzi while it was kind of empty, but we loved it. We had a good time in Puerto Rico. What do you think the next 3 ships will be called? Gosh. So we're not supposed to... Okay, I can make predictions, but maybe like I don't know. Maybe... How about this? I like this name. The Dream Finder. I like that. Maybe copy the dream too much, but... Michael, love getting the notifications for each vlog. They are truly magical. Thank you, Magical News. I appreciate it. Okay, before I get off track here, this is a good general Q&A. So if you have Q&As if you have questions about the cruise, things that we did, I have a lot of questions that I wanted to answer too while I have them in my mind to answer. But if you have any ones that you thought of, let me know. I will try and answer as many as I can. If I missed your comment, though, don't be afraid to say it again because there are just a lot of comments coming. It's hard for me to keep up. Allie, is the Rainforest Room coming in your next video? What is that? That's tomorrow. Yes, that one's coming tomorrow. Can you tell us why the cast members in Puerto Rico asked you not to wear a Disney-themed shirt while sightseeing? Absolutely, Holly, and I saw that comment. I was meaning to reply, but I've been so busy. So, the same reason why Royal Caribbean cruisers weren't wearing their shirts either. It's just like you don't want to be identified as someone who's like a tourist. That's the biggest thing. That's their recommendation. I did see people who did have both kinds of shirts on, Royal and Disney, because they got off the ship the same time we did, or their ship. So we did see some, but most people had a very plain shirt. So it's just their advice. With your brother's new job, will it make him closer? That's actually further. He's living in California now, was living in Texas. So yeah, I'm sad about that, but I'm actually hoping to go out and see him soon. I really am. Oh my gosh, I'm missing comments. Did you meet Brandon, character attendant? I did. Did you see him? Wait, yes, he was in the vlog today. I think he was in today's vlog, or is it tomorrow? Again, lost track. But yes, you can see Brandon. I saw Brandon and Kelly too. They were amazing. Question: how is David liking his new job? It starts on Monday. I'll let you know. Are there any great Disney pins? Disney cruise pins? Yes, there are some great ones. I don't want to give away any potential future giveaways, so they were cool though. The cups in the cruise were so small. Were so small. You had to fill them up with beverages. Can you bring a Yeti or something to fill them up with beverages? Yes, you can. You can bring a large mug, but you have to take the small cup and fill it into the big cup, and that's totally fine. A lot of people were doing it. I have a wonderful mug, thanks to a very generous friend. What was your favorite meal? Tiana's, and you haven't seen this one yet. You haven't seen the vlog with Tiana's our favorite meal. You'll see it. You'll see it. In my experience, when you're identified as a cruiser, the vendors tend to increase the price of items. Exactly. So Sylvia's got a good point there. We ever go to Disneyland when you visit your brother? Maybe. We'll see. So Disneyland, yeah, maybe. Love the vlog so far. Can't wait to see the rest of the cruise. It's going to be, it's the preview I just showed you, which I'm going to leave up on the screen now for a minute, so you can see this is probably the thumbnail. There's a lot of fun to come. I'll just say that. Did you happen to see if the cruise offered Anna any vegetarian options? I'm pretty sure they did. I'd have to double check that. Do you think that David was overwhelmed at times by the power of the vlog? You mean seeing it? Once he saw the first one, he made several comments. About it. So he was a little bit. I think he was more impressed. He was saying to himself, "Oh my gosh, like what a way to remember it," because he loved it. But he's like he said the vlogs were great, so he loved it too. Which deck did you sleep? Deck 2. Yay for Disneyland, Lonnie. Well, I'll get out there at some point. But it's a Ricola. I have to tell you, I think I may have started something, and I posted about this already. David and I, every other conversation or so, maybe even more than that, we have been talking about cruises. I'll be honest with you, we have been talking a lot about it, just because we had so much fun. We loved it so much. I have definitely caught the cruise bug. So there have been a lot of thoughts about the future. We'll see. Again, these are expensive. The last cruise I didn't even pay for even a third of that. So that was, a lot of parents, grandparents. This cruise is a lot more expensive for me. So Dave and I were really it's like the limit. We can't go any further. I'm scrimping and saving everywhere I can. And so it's really, really tough. So we're hoping to find a way to get out there. The placeholder definitely helps, but I'm hoping for 2019. I'm hoping for it. So, Michael, next time you go to Disney cruise, you should try the aqueduct at night. Oh, I've heard it's amazing. I have. So I'm hoping to try that in the future on the Dream or the Fantasy. It should be good. Alaska, Hector. I've heard so many things about Alaska, but Castaway Cay for me is just such a big part of the cruise. To me, that's like it's huge. So when we got the double dip, I was so excited about it. Part of me is like, Alaska. Like, am I going to enjoy that, or would I enjoy transatlantic? We were looking at so many things. But Castaway Cay is like my favorite place ever. I'm not saying against the parks. That doesn't, on the cruise. But it was amazing. If you don't mind me asking generally, how much did the cruise cost? Sure. It varies. We got a really good room rate. So we got the restricted room rate. So it means that they can put us anywhere, and they put us in the room that shakes a little bit. But it really didn't bother us too much. And we paid, so it was like, we paid a little bit over $1,000 a piece. For that, so it was a little bit more than that. So it was closer to 15. We do the taxes and stuff, but it was definitely expensive for us. Dave and I were both feeling. He's like, I have to wait a long time to go on a cruise. I felt the same way. I loved it so much, but you gotta save. You gotta really, really save. I have the same countdown as you. So excited. I'm looking forward to it. If you see me, come say hi. We'll take a picture. Michael, question. Now that you are off the cruise, to be 100% honest, how scared were you about losing the GoPro? It's behind me. I was pretty scared. And a lot of friends mentioned the commentary. I had to put it in. I was scared. I was panicked. You have to imagine. I go down this slide. I hit the water. And this is me as I hit the water. And then, oh my gosh, like that. I had that kind of reaction because it was off, and I immediately tried to reach in the water, grabbing at water. It was nothing. It had fallen all the way down at that point. I was horrified. I was devastated. I was scared. I tried to be a lot braver. I was trying to be so brave. Okay, this is going to be okay. They're going to find it. Confidence. Did I really feel that way? Sometimes yes. At other moments, no. Oh my gosh. I was so scared, but I'm so glad I got it back. Enjoy the cruise videos. I'm so glad to see it. Thanks, Sea and Water. Your vlogs have inspired me to book a cruise on the Dream next Mardi Gras, Craig. I'm so glad to hear that. You're going to love it. Dream. Oh, okay. So now we're getting to the question off of Craig's question and Infinityplex. Dream or Wonder? Oh gosh. The Dream is a newer ship. It's a newer ship, so it's got little things that you appreciate. Small little things. Where the drink areas are, the size of the elevators, some of these small little touches all over the ship. It's larger. So it's not. I love the Dream, and the Wonder also. It's like at first you're like, oh, the Wonder's only okay, but once you like are on the Wonder for a while, you get like this the charm of the Wonder. Hard to explain. If you've been on a cruise, you probably know what I mean. But it's if I was to choose for the first cruise for you, I would say a newer ship. I would go on the newer ship first, and then go on the older ships. My personal opinion. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't go on. I would go on the Wonder or Magic again so fast, so incredibly fast, especially if it's less expensive and for a longer cruise. Immediately. But I do want to try the Fantasy and Magic. Yeah, I was panicked. Let me tell you, Rebecca. Diane, so sorry. So late for your trip. So wonderful. I love the vlogs. I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you. Rock Band, absolutely. Is one more ship more expensive than the other? It depends. I mean, not necessarily. You can look at it and see, okay, maybe minor differences in the newer ships, but not really. Not that I could really tell. I've read about it, but I haven't really seen it. What ship had the best food? So far, the Wonder. The Wonder had the best food by far. I've only been on 2 cruises though, so they should warn people about the GoPros falling off. They really should, Holly. Here's your warning: don't do it on the Pelican slide. Fantasy is the newest ship, right? But then new ones come out even sooner than that. I was on the Disney Wonder, April 2011. I saw you. Oh wait, 4/11? You saw me? Really? Oh, wow. Well, you could come over and say hi next time. Elizabeth, was it difficult to keep your devices charged on the ship? No, it was charged constantly. Missing more comments. Move here to Florida, closer to the cruise ships. You're going to convince me one day, Holly. One day you're going to convince me. I have done the Dream and Fantasy, so need to do one of the little ones. Yes, I mean, it's really nice. You give it a chance. You have to just kind of go into it and say, okay, this is different, but then like let the charm kind of, you can feel it, and it's really, really nice. I've been to the Dream once before. Wonder was renovated last year, so yeah, it was. You could tell it was renovated. Some of those areas were so nice. Now for your vlogs, I want to go on the Wonder. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Would you ever go on a non-Disney cruise? Okay, that was a question I was expecting, and I wanted to discuss with you because I really want your opinions about this. David and I both believe that the Caribbean cruises that we take, and Disney does a lot of those, will always be at Disney. Period, paragraph. I have no doubt about it. They're amazing. They're magical, all these things. But David loved the cruise so much, and he's been bringing it up to me about other options. He's like, not Caribbean, because we love the Caribbean. It's always going to be Disney. It's just they do it so well. But what about places Disney doesn't go on their cruises? And David's like, okay, there are other places we could go, and they're less expensive and longer cruises. So he's been talking to me about this. He's going to have to convince me, because I'm a Disney guy. I'm a Disney guy. If you're going to ask me, I'm going to go to Disney, even if it's the wrong, the place that somewhere else David doesn't want to go. But I want to, spending time with my brother is even higher for me. So we've been talking about this. We have been. I want to go on another Disney cruise next, maybe 2019, maybe next year. But David has talked also about longer cruise on another cruise line. I want to hear your thoughts. From what I have heard so far, every other cruise line fights for second, but they're less expensive. So let me know what you think. I mean, you get what you pay for, no doubt about it. So we're gonna find out. Commenting straight from the Magic Kingdom. Candace, good to see you. Thanks for being here and spreading some magic from the Magic Kingdom. How wonderful. I've been on 6 cruises for cruise lines. Okay, well, 5 times Disney fans, we want to hear your thoughts. If you've been on other ones, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you think we wouldn't like it? David loved the cruise, though. He loved it. He wants to do it again, but we both are really money restricted. I mean, we're younger, still developing our careers and all that. So it's like money restricted. So we're trying to figure it all out. Let me know what you think. Adventures by Disney trip, another great one. Royal Caribbean is super fun as well. Nothing can beat Disney, in my opinion. I wouldn't doubt it. Others will be great too, in a different way. Oh, gosh. Agree with Sandra. I missed Sandra's comment. Other cruise lines are awesome too. Have been on several, much less expensive too. So, but you can understand my hesitation. You can, right? It's just like, part of me is like, nothing can compete with Disney. Like, I'm going to go into it with a healthy dose of skepticism. Like, okay, Royal. Okay. It's not going to be like that magic. You know what I mean? I don't know. Don't do it. Trust me. Been on Carnival and Royal Caribbean. Neither have compared. Spend the extra money. It's worth it. Carnival, yeah, I don't think I'd go on Carnival. Royal, okay, so Disney's the best. We've enjoyed our Royals. It will never, ever beat Disney, but still superb service, and it's a lot cheaper. What do I do? Oh, my gosh. David's going to read these comments, too, and he's going to say, see, Michael, see? I'm missing comments. I'm so sorry. We've enjoyed our Royals. Never beat Disney. Looking ahead, there are going to be another trip planned July 5th. Oh, by July 5th. I hope so. But again, money for me, I keep bringing it up. It's worth it. It's 100% worth it, but I have to keep budgeting every single time. Royal is probably the best way to go, besides Disney, of course. I've done Carnival on Norwegian. Carnival is lots of fun. Princess is great with children. I've never wanted to... so I'm not... Okay, so think about it this way. I'm not a party guy. You know me. I don't do the nightlife stuff. I don't drink. I don't gamble. So I'm trying to... So I know Carnival's got a lot of those things too, and Royal does too. I've heard of Princess. I've heard Royal Norwegian. I've heard good things, but I want to do Disney. It's just... And I know once the new cruise lines are out, like they have the new ships, I have no doubt then it'll start being Disney all the time. But there's other places David wants to go, and I don't want to give away stuff because when I tell you, we've not planned a thing, we haven't even gotten into anything, but we've been thinking about stuff, and I want it to be a surprise. You know me. What program do you use to edit your videos? Final Cut Pro. Question, Michael, how do you get the vlogs edited and upload so quickly? I've been losing some sleep. That's the truth about it. You know how, if you're asking that question, you probably know how long it takes. I go through, I've actually been getting better at this. I usually, for about every day's worth of video, I film about 3.5 hours worth of footage, and I edit it down to about 20 or 30 minutes with audio. It takes about 5 to 6 hours to do each of the vlogs, and not including the thumbnail or the tag. So I do it all like very quickly. I get back from work immediately, and I make them like immediately. I'll get back maybe at 6, and I'm working all the way till 11 or 12. So yeah, I love doing them though. That's the thing. People are, it's like, Michael, it's so much work, but I love doing them, and your reactions to them, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Really, it's amazing. Princess is good with no children. Just do Disney. I know. Bermuda is beautiful. Princess is the best food and super clean. Do you ever look for jobs in Florida? Sometimes. As a lifetime California resident, I'm guessing David will be feeling the cost of living pinch soon. Yes, already. But Disneyland California Adventure are great options for magic. I think Disney Cruise Line sails out of California now too. Yes, they do. Try the Key West Western Caribbean cruise. I've heard that one's good too. How do you get all the Disney buttons? You mean the pin? Okay, so, buttons. Friends have sent me most of those. Those are wonderful, wonderful buttons. I love them. I absolutely love them. Some that I get at the parks, but most of those were sent by friends. You deserve much more subscribers than you have. That means a great deal. Infinity Plex. I consider our family perfect. Just perfect. We have been growing really fast, if you haven't noticed. We've been growing extremely fast. But I recognize the friends who have been with me for a long time, and the new friends. All of you, every single one of you means a great deal that you share in the magic with me. It really does. Kristen, we definitely really appreciate all the hard work you put into them. They are amazing. I'm so glad. I like high level, high caliber vlogs. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. What are the bags outside the cruise ship rooms? Oh, fish extenders. Alexis, great question. Remember, live Q&A. This is a good time for it. It's going to be a longer one, so I want to answer as many questions as possible. Fish Extenders is basically a gift exchange program. You create a bag. I was going to do it this time, but David and I, in the end, we're glad we didn't because we had more time for other things. But it's a gift exchange program where you join a group, whether it's on on a blog or part of a web page or on Facebook. Usually, most of them are on Facebook, where you exchange gifts. You hang bags outside your room. People leave gifts. People take gifts. It's a gift exchange, and you make these really cool custom bags that you hang on the little fish outside your door called Fish Extenders. Hopefully, that helps. Did you do a Disney character breakfast on the Wonder? No, we did not. I'm looking forward to planning my first Disney cruise in the fall, investigating 7 nights. I'm telling you, Rebecca, 7 nights is the way to go. You're going to love it. I'm looking forward to planning my... Oh, okay, that was the same comment twice. I hope I can meet you one day. If you see me, come say hi. I'm always happy to say hi. I'm running around, but I'm always happy to say hello. Did you get any autographs? No, just pictures. Love those pictures. Stay a Disney guy. If you haven't gone to Universal, then you can live without going to the other cruises. You're right. You're probably right. Would you ever consider joining Patreon? I've gotten that question a few times, and I really appreciate it. I really do. But I part of me really doesn't want to do that. I have such generous friends who send me unbelievable gifts and who are always here. Just you being here, just you watching, being a part of it, liking, commenting, being a part of our family. I want this to be a family dynamic. This isn't like I know your money's tight and all that, but it's not. I don't want to put a burden. I don't want to burden anyone. So you're unbelievably generous, but I don't want someone to feel like I can give Michael a gift card or I can't. That means something. No, everyone is important to me. So that's why I resist Patreon. I I don't think anyone who does Patreon is bad. I know great vloggers who do Patreon, YouTubers. They do great jobs, really. And supporting them is not a bad thing at all. But I'm a little unique that way. I do this because I love it, and it's I don't know. Maybe one day I'll change my mind, maybe. But for now, probably not. Did you experience sea legs? Oh yes, Stephanie. Sea leg. You mean I missed your comment? I am so sorry. And it's all the way here. Okay. Master nap. Yes, I'm not a master napkin folder anymore. Yes, sea legs. So when we got off the ship, we felt a little wobbly, but the dream, we felt more wobbly getting off. The wonder, we felt more wobbly standing on it. Does that make sense? I'm trying to read these comments fast. Michael, I've always worried if you went on a cruise, I would miss the parks. The vlogs changed my mind. I'm so glad to hear it. Lauren, so the photo package was worth it. Well worth it. But just make sure you get those photos. Go for the photos. Well worth it. I'll probably pull up some of them in a minute. Norwegian is a great cruise line. I was there a year. Fantastic gate service. Okay, I got to think about Norwegian. Looking forward to my 7-night cruise on the Fantasy. Oh, I want to go on the Fantasy so bad. I've heard so many great things. You should enable Super Chat. Well, Kevin, I thought about that too. I really did think about that too. Maybe I will one day, but I monetize these videos, so just watching helps a great deal. It really, really does. So thank you. I love your work. Oh, thank you so much. Great cruise. I felt like I was there with you the whole time. Your share the adventure theme is why I love your videos. Keep up the magic. Thank you, Nicholas. Great. I love it. Thank you. Did you see many couples on your cruise? Yes. Family. I would say mostly families, obviously. But I don't know. This is what makes me unique because I like the family dynamic. I don't like the nightlife. I mean, I like night. You know what my version of nightlife is? New Year's at Epcot. There you go. There you go. But the gambling, the drinking, it's not who I am. And it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just not who I am. And you should never be ashamed of who you are. So that's why I love Disney Cruise. I don't know. I'm just getting on a whole tangent here. Who was your food attendant? That was Erickson was our server. Edson was our food attendant. He was amazing. Hey, Michael, how much are you looking forward to seeing Toy Story Land? Oh, it's going to be great. George, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Opening events are always so cool. So I can't wait for that. And I'm hoping to do something new for July 4th. There's somewhere new I want to go. Surprise. Hey, Michael, love the cruise vlogs. Any plans on cooking with Michael episodes from the food you tried on the cruise? I don't think I could get even close to... You want to know so let's try and do another preview real quick. I don't think I can get even close to what they were doing on the Disney cruise. I wonder if I can find this real fast. This is Final Cut Pro. This is how I edit all my vlogs. This is a little behind the scenes footage for you. I don't know if I can find them. Oh, I can't find them. This is the some of the food that we found. Oh, it's not working. Oh, it's froze. Oh, it's okay. Anyway, this is part of how I do it. This is coming up soon. See these previews that you get in the live stream? Anyway, we'll go over those later. So I don't think I could duplicate the food they do there in the Disney Wonder, but maybe I'll try. Maybe. Looking forward to Disney Cruise Line and see that there's a 2-day Baja cruise from San Diego on the Disney Wonder. Do you recommend I take this for the first time cruise? It's a 2-day. I would wait for a 5 or 7 day. Personally, oh gosh, that's tough. Disney Cruise Line's worth it, but I just feel like the longer one's way, way better. That's what I love about you. You're a family guy. Well, we're talking about the animated series. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know. That's just who I am. Did you see any shows in the cruise? Sure did, but I couldn't record inside. That's against the rules, but I saw them all and I love them. They were great. Michael, did you get any, oh my gosh, missed the comment. Did you get any cool cruise line merchandise on your trip? Yes, I did, thankfully. Some of them are in here, which I will not be showing you because several of them contain future giveaways. But there's a Disney Cruise Line bag. Ta-da! Got some things from the cruise line. Actually, they went to the Captain's Pin Trading. Have you seen that vlog yet? I don't think so, but I don't think I showed this one in the vlog. It's cool Mulan pin. It's really, really cool. I saw that one on one of the crew members. It's from, where's this from? 30th anniversary of, I can't remember where. I think it was of Mulan, but it was such a cool pin. So it was a lot of trading that I did. Amazing things. How many ice cream cones did you did you eat on the Wonder? I lost count. No calories on Disney Cruises or Disney World. None. I lost count. Michael, is that a Mickey mug warmer behind you? It is, sent to me by a wonderful friend for my teas in the morning. And I'm eating a Ricola to careful of my voice, so that's why I'm not drinking it at the moment. Enjoy in the mug in the morning. Exactly. Out of all the ice cream you ate on the cruise, which flavor was your favorite? The banana and, is it strawberry or raspberry? I think strawberry mix. Maybe it was raspberry. It was the banana and something mix. That was my favorite. What ship did you want to go on next? Fantasy. I'm going to go on fantasy next. But magic, I wouldn't be against the magic. I wouldn't. But I did dream, wonder. I want to do fantasy next. That's... I just had a friend who just finished 7-night cruise on the Fantasy. I hope they had fun. Did you get any plushes? Perhaps not for me, but perhaps for giveaways. That's a nice pin. Oh, thank you very much. Were they serving fresh Beverly? Very funny, Kevin. You're always bringing up Beverly. No, they were not. Ice cream cones in the gym. Was that funny? We didn't even think of it. We were just like, oh, here we go, la-di-da, eating our ice cream. We just walk. It was too funny. I did have a Mickey bar. It was great. It has been awesome, Michael. Thank you for taking us along. I'm so glad you enjoy it, Chelsea. Hope you and David also set aside time alone, bro time. Yes, we did. We did have a lot of time. There were you may have noticed there were like time lapses. We're just sitting there. We're just chatting away, having a good time. So, well, I'll have to ask David what he thought. You know, I do vlog a lot. I do. He mentioned it once or twice. But I think overall he didn't think it was too much in the way. I know they have sister ships, but how are the Fantasy and Dream different from each other? I don't know. Honest, I don't know. There are small differences. Maybe someone else in our family can tell us, but I really don't know. I honestly don't. Until I go, I can't give you a good idea either. How about a behind-the-scenes video on how you put everything together, from your studio to editing? One day I will do that video. One day, but I'm just so busy with the Disney stuff. Well, I'll get to that in the distant future, one day. Michael, Disney World is so accommodating of different body types and for folks with disabilities. Did you see a variety of people, body types, folks with disabilities on the cruise? Yes, I did. Very good question, and very well phrased, by the way. Amanders? I think so. Great, well phrased, and good question. Yes, I saw people in different body size, different body type, and in wheelchairs. They were all on the cruise. Not as many wheelchairs though as Disney World, but different body types were there. Definitely, all kinds, and then they're all. Everyone is great in their own way. So this is not a negative. This is all positive. I'm just trying to make sure I explain this well. Lots of different people, lots of different folks from all over. So it was great. It was very accommodating. They were very helpful. I think the reason is because the on the Disney cruise is limited space, so sometimes those wheelchairs might have a hard time. My grandmother sometimes sits in a wheelchair, for example, and she didn't sit in it during the cruise because it's kind of the hallways are smaller, but they can definitely accommodate. I have no doubt the electronic wheelchairs, which I'm guessing are the hardest to maneuver, those would be no problem to get around the cruise ship. Not at all. Fantasy has Tiffany. Oh yes, that's true. Tiffany and Co. Okay, right. I love how close you are with your brother. I am super close with mine, and this totally inspires me to do a sibling vacation. We're going to be doing more. I'm telling you, we're going to be doing more. That's how much we love it. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication and all that you do. Well, thank you so much, Tracy, and I really appreciate it. If you could choose your kid age on Disney Cruise Line, what youth club would you choose? Okay, I've forgotten which age group goes where, but I would probably choose the one with the Oceaneer Club with the Millennium Falcon and stuff. Probably. Did you meet any new friends on the cruise? Absolutely. Some great new friends that I had an opportunity to meet on the cruise ship. It was wonderful. What ship would you recommend for first-time Disney cruiser? Excuse me. The Dream. I love the Dream. Fantasy is very similar. The Wonder. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong on Disney Cruise Line. Was your sister disappointed she had to miss the cruise? Yes, she was. Yep. Yes, she was. She was sad. She was like, I should have, moved things around. She really wanted to go on this one, and she's hoping to go on future ones. So, hopefully. Okay, so let me answer a question that I got several times. The snorkel mask that you saw us wear on Castaway Cay on the first day of the adventure, first Castaway Cay day of the double dip. How well did it work? It worked extremely well. Very good question. You could breathe normally. The only thing that I could tell a difference, and so you have to keep it tight, otherwise it could leak. But they didn't. They really didn't. And I think it's linked in the video. If not, I will link it in the future. But you had to keep it tight around your face, and you had to breathe normally. If you try and breathe too fast, it can become a little bit difficult to breathe. Now, that doesn't mean that I felt like I was oxygen deprived, but if you're moving really, really fast or really short of breath, it can feel a little bit like you have to take deeper breaths. So something to be aware of. Just take your time, go slow with them, and they're fantastic. I don't want to go back to the one in your mouth anymore. I don't want to do that. The one on the face was so nice. How was the food on the Wonder compared to the Dream? The Wonder was better. Just probably because it was a 7-night. That's probably the reason. But it was amazing. How was staying aft? Would you stay back there again? I would stay back there again, Holly, but I would want to be a few decks higher, just because the rumble of the ship. I didn't. David and I preferred a little bit more midships. We're hoping to do midships or forward next time, just to give them a try. Did you get seasick on the cruise? No, I did not. David wasn't feeling well one night, but it passed very quickly, so it was not. No, it didn't bother us. Would you go and a Disney cruise with a theme day at Disney? Oh yes, you mean Marvel Day at Sea? Michelle would love a Marvel Day at Sea. She has been Star Wars Day, Marvel Day. We would love that. Was Michelle planning to go on the last cruise at some point? She didn't get a chance to go, so school tied her up. She had all sorts of tests and all these things and colleges, and she's starting to hear back from schools. Things are positive. She has not given me permission to talk about which ones yet, so I will wait on that. But thank you for asking. She is doing very well. She is loving the whole process, so it's great. Welcome back. Great to be back, Eric. Really enjoying watching all the cruise vlogs. They are so entertaining. I'm so glad you're enjoying them. They're so much fun. Love the longer videos. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I didn't want you to get bored, but there were the first day on Castaway Cay, the first adventure on that day when I lost the GoPro. That's almost a 40-minute vlog, and I saw it and I was thinking to myself, I have to cut something. I've got to cut some of this, and I rewatched the whole thing myself when I was editing, and I was thinking to myself, I don't want to cut anything. I don't want to cut anything. So, excuse me. It's part of me. I don't want it to be boring, but I hope it was fun. I'm so glad you thought it was engaging. Did you get a chance to ride the Aqua Coaster? Aqua Coaster? On the Dream we did. You mean the long slide on the Dream? They have it on the Dream, not on the Wonder, but I think you meant on the Dream. If you could add a show to Disney Cruise Line, which would it be? None. It was amazing. Question: oh my gosh, missed that question. If everything was included when you pay your cruise, or are there expenses while on the cruise? So this is another differentiator between Royal or other cruise lines and Disney Cruise. Almost everything's included. Photos, alcoholic beverages, specialty dining like Palo, those are not included. Excursions, those are not included. That's think about it. Yeah, just about. But soda is included. That's a big difference between that and the other cruise lines from what I'm reading. So that's about it. Love the longer vlogs. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you didn't. The longer ones are great. I'm so glad to hear that. No cutting. If I did no cutting, there'd be 3 hours of me holding the camera like in a weird way, like to my shoulder or something like that. There's a lot of footage, but I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'll remember. I won't cut more. I'm glad I left it together for you, because you can tell these vlogs are longer. Now, do you like the new style? I'm trying to do more of those, like the time lapses. I like being able to share some of that too. Let me know what you think. And if you can think of any improvements, I want to improve always. What's it called when you can move your room around, but you can save money by allowing them to do this? Oh, restricted room rate. Good question. Does the Wonder have the aqueduct? No, it does not. Good question. Any tips for port arrival and checking in? Early. I recommend early. No, the Wonder does not have the aqueduct. Correct. I quit drinking soda today. Really, Kevin, I'm proud of you. Dave and I mostly had tea, raspberry lemonade. That was really good. No cuts. Royal Caribbean charges for everything. Lots of people try to sell you stuff. So annoying. Okay, so that's important. I want to hear this. It's important. This is something I'm going to tell David. I just got back from 30-degree weather and it's snowing visiting New York. So the vlogs are helpful in thawing out. Well, I'm glad that they're helping. I'm so glad to hear that. You should do a vault video when you go on future cruises. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. The secret video vaults, which I used to do, are likely going to be ending. Now, why is that? The reason is I'm not cutting anything out anymore. They're all included, so there's no more secret footage that I'm holding back. It's all there now, so that's why they're ending. It's not a bad thing. It's not like you're missing anything. It's just they're all now going to be just in there. Like I would love being able to share it with you. I'm so glad that you enjoy watching the whole thing. So they're just all going together now. So it's not that you're missing anything with the secret video vaults likely ending. But maybe it'll lead to a new part, something new, some new like time lapse only videos. We'll see. I've been having a lot of thoughts with that. Will you ever go on Aqueduct? I've been. It's amazing. Definitely. Oh my gosh. Love the new style. The vlogs look really professional. It makes me so enjoy watching it. Love the longer ones too. Jack, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. It means a lot. Are you still sore from Fab Abs? I was for a while. Oh my gosh. Have you done that? Oh my gosh. It doesn't seem like a lot, especially in the video, but afterwards, I had difficulty standing. Everyone did. It wasn't just me. Not just because I'm in bad shape. Everyone did. Did you pay for the Wi-Fi? I did not. I did that on purpose. I wanted to be disconnected and spend time with my brother. But you can pay for the Wi-Fi, like $30 for. I remember. I wrote it down somewhere. Was the specialty coffee you had included or extra? It was extra and worth every penny. Best coffee I've ever had. Would you go out on a different cruise port other than Port Canaveral? Galveston, San Diego. Yes, I would, and we're thinking about it. Good question. Would you recommend any? Let me know. Vlogs are great. Love them. Love the current vlog style. You do such a great job. I don't mind that they are longer. I'm so glad. And they hold your attention, right? I'm glad. You had so many great character interactions on the cruise. Which one was your favorite and why? You know, have you seen the one with Woody yet? I can't remember. Is that tomorrow? That might be tomorrow, or maybe you've already seen it. Again, lost track. The one with Woody where we did like the 1, 2, 3 draw. That was great. How about a blooper reel? I've actually included the bloopers. I've included a lot of the. Have you noticed that? I've included a lot of the bloopers in the video, and there's one that's coming out on day 7. Here, let me see if I can't find it. Yes, I probably can real quick. There it is. Watch this. This is going to be... I haven't included any of the music or anything, and it's all on mute. Where you see we're eating in Tiana's. This is day 7. And day... I'm sorry. Did you see this way? I'm going to show you one more time. This is a preview. Yeah. That's... It's just... So I'm including the bloopers. I'm including the bloopers as well. So you're enjoying this. Michael, do you ever run out of stuff to do on the boat? No. I didn't. We didn't even have enough. We look back on it. We're like, we should have taken more time to not do stuff. We should have just like relaxed more. A lot of things to do. Would you stay in a room in the same location in the future for the price? Yes. I have to be clear on that. If we got an amazing deal like that again, would I stay in the room that was shaking like that? No question. And you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, Michael, so that means it didn't shake too bad. It shook, but it didn't bother us. Like I can sleep through that. My mom can't sleep through that kind of thing, just as an example. I know that. So I can, others can't. That's just something that you have to know. And I would easily, 100%. If we had that great deal again, we would do it again. Easily. Oh my gosh, so fast. Hey, Michael, the wife and I were on the cruise with you. Oh, Chris, great to see you. Table 16, dinner every night. We were in the background in a lot of your vlogs. I'm glad you could see yourself. It was great being able to see you as well. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Did you think the Disney cruise would be good for single travelers? That is a great question, Raymond. I know that it's done. I know that it has been done. Do I think that it would be as... Disney World, I can do a single traveler. It's easy. It's fun. It's magical. It's how it's made. Disney Cruise Line, it would take me some thought. I can't see myself doing Disney Cruise Line by myself anytime soon. Maybe when I'm a more accustomed cruiser, perhaps. Have you done Disney Cruise Line by yourself? Let me know what you thought. I saw some by themselves, but I don't think I would. I would want to go with a family, someone in my family, a sibling. Yeah, that would be fun. Pack earplugs. We had earplugs, so it was perfect. I'm all about the Broadway-style Disney shows. How did you like them? Love them. Oh my gosh, love them. Frozen one was the best. How was the Rainforest Room? Okay, good question. Jumping ahead of me for the vlog, because I'm showing the previews. The Rainforest Room was good. It was very good, but it was nothing compared to the Dream or the Fantasy. And I'm just guessing on the Fantasy. The Dream's Rainforest Room had this panoramic view of where we were. Sit back, relax in their own personal jacuzzis and all that. The Rainforest Room on the Wonder was enclosed. There's no windows. There's no private jacuzzi. So it's not the same magic. It's only because we went on the Dream first that we thought that way. But yeah, I would go on the Dream Rainforest Room again in a heartbeat. The Wonder, I probably would not. Just because the private jacuzzi and the view. That's why. That's probably why. If you could only go on one, if you could only go to one destination, Castaway Cay. Well, wait. Versus Disney World? I'm not going to answer that question just because it's too hard. It's too hard. They're too different. I love them all. I want to do them both. They're just amazing. This is the problem with money. Hey, you just got here. Hope your trip was amazing. Did you get a lot of pins and souvenirs? I sure did. It was fun. Would you go to Walt Disney World or Disney Cruise Line? I'm not making that choice. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. They're both magical in their own way. Certain family members have already told me certain ones, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Flower and Garden, Disney Cruise. It's just, they're too different. And I could tell you one thing now and then tell you something else tomorrow. That's how it works for me though. Because it's like, you love something so much and you say, oh, this was amazing. And you do the other thing, it's like, oh, this was incredible. And you want to go back. Like just the other, not too long ago, we went to Sanaa for that amazing bread service. I want to go back to Sanaa right now, but I want to go back to Disney Cruise Line and Castaway Cay. There's so many different directions you can go. So I don't think it's a choice thing. I think it's a experiencing the magic thing. I hate choosing that stuff. Oh my gosh. Hate choosing that stuff. Would you recommend the Dream for a first timer any day? Any day, absolutely. I'm new to your channel. Welcome, Pam. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Okay. So another question I got, and please ask me those questions. I will try and finish this up in 15 minutes. I don't want to take you more than an hour of your time, but it means a great deal that you're here. Disney's Magical Express, people asked me, it is right now free for Disney World, or included, excuse me, I shouldn't say free, included for Disney World. Disney Cruise Line, it is $70 per person total. I'm pretty sure I have that right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. $70 per person total to take the Cruise Line Magical Express to the port. I thought it was well worth it. My opinion. If only money grew on trees. Cameron, you're so right. Dave and I, we stretched ourselves from this one. We really did. Pam, hey, from Canada. Hey there. Welcome, Pam. Oh, well, Vicky, you're too kind. And, so many wonderful friends have been here for so long, been a part of the magic for such a long time. It means a great deal. See your names pop up over and over again. It really, really does. Now, one more thing I wanted to talk about, the placeholder. Yes, I did place a placeholder for this, for a future cruise. Disney Cruise Line, where it gives you 10% off. How much onboard credit? Like up to $200 onboard credit, and then you can book some things early. I don't know if I have that right, but the 10% off is the biggest piece. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the... Oh, see, it's wonderful, amazing. We have an amazing family. Michael, here's a tip for a future cruise. Okay, the virtual sports simulator on the Dream and the Fantasy is the... Oh, no, it's not good. You didn't like it. It looks like it's temporary. It's the worst thing. Oh, no, cast members weren't friendly. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sorry. Well, hopefully it gets better. I'll be at Walt Disney World from 6/28 to 7/2. Will you be there? June 7/2. Yes, I will. So if you see me, come say hi. Correct. $7 for both ways. Yes, exactly. It's well worth. It's well worth. Absolutely. The video was off. Also, the virtual. Wait, video was off. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Which do you prefer, the Dream or the Wonder? Oh gosh, I'm going to get this question over and over again too. It's not a bad question, Cindy. I love the Dream for the larger elevators. Kind of a weird thing to say. Oh gosh, the dining experience. They're unique. I love them both. If you said it, Michael, take the same exact cruise on the Dream or the Wonder. If you were to say that to me, which one would I choose? Okay, now this is only, keep in mind, this is only after doing 2 cruises. So this is going to change, all right? I'm probably going to say the Dream. Reason is, it was a little bit bigger, and it had some newer things. But it's so close. It's a bad choice. Any Disney Cruise Line's good. That's a bad thing to say. Either of them are good. I don't know which one to choose. I don't know. Hi, Michael. We love that you are always positive and you keep your cool when you lost your camera. I'm glad. Me too, Edna. I was terrified. I really was. And so I need to hold on to my camera. I'm going to hold this in my hand for a moment. I was terrified, but I'm glad I have it back. My family had a blast on the virtual golf on the Fantasy. The only complaint was the family next to them was the other one. Not Disney's fault. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try some on the Fantasy. Yes, the elevators are bigger on the newer ships, and so is the atrium. So I love Castaway and the older ships. And you're right. Oh, Gummy. Oh my gosh, such a good point Gummy brings up. Castaway is much less crowded when you're there on an older ship because there's far less people. That being said, also the jacuzzis. I love the jacuzzis on the Dream. It's right by the window with the window view. Love that too. So you could go back and forth all day long. I don't think choosing one over the other is like the biggest thing in the world. They both have unique advantages. Can you take the Magical Express directly from Walt Disney World to the port? Yes, you can, Kristen. It will take you there. I did not try that with my family, but you can do that. You can set it up to do that, and they'll pick you up. The GoPro loss was so scary, but I could tell you got it back since you had the footage from Castaway Cay. See, you knew. Some people were able to figure that out. It's like, how did Michael record all the footage of him losing it when he, you know what I mean? So you knew, and I had it. I knew that if I didn't find it, you'd never see that footage. So there you go. Did you feel after visiting Castaway 3 times you saw all that there was to see? We went once and we felt like it just wasn't enough time to explore the whole thing. Stephanie, did I see everything there is to see? Maybe I did, but it was not enough time. I could go back to Castaway Key forever, and I don't think it would ever be like enough, quote unquote. Did I see everything? I think I saw everything, but it was amazing. You and David need to do more dancing on the cruise. Thanks, Vicky. Maybe next time. We did it twice. Walt Disney World to the port. Yes, it's so. 5 times Disney fans. You've done it. Moves like Jagger. There you go. Anything you have changed? Anything you would have changed about the cruise, Holly? I don't think so. And that's the honest truth. I've thought about that question, Holly. I don't think I would. Nope. It was perfect. I mean, it was just perfect. Even the rumbling of the room, I wouldn't even give it enough thought to change it, because I would go again with the rumbling with that price. So to me, it's not, you know what I'm talking about, the room rumble. So no, I wouldn't change a thing. It was wow. Yeah, goes to show how much I loved it. My heart stopped. I was afraid for you, Rebecca. I was so scared. Infinity, I think everyone here would win at the D-Lounge Disney trivia game. Yes, you saw that. That was fun. Did you hear that Disney is going to start charging for parking at the resorts? How did I know that was going to come up? Heather, it's a fair question. You know, after that news, part of me started to say to myself, you know what? I want to stop talking about the... Okay, long story short, if you haven't heard, Disney's going to start charging for parking for guests to stay. Please keep your comments as positive as possible. Trying to keep it positive, even though this is a toughie. Parking for guests to stay at the resorts overnight. $13 value, $19 moderate, $23 for deluxe. Not the way I would have done it. I would have charged for the guests, for the people who live in the area who want to just park there for the day, then go to the parks. That's who I would have charged to stay there, not the guests who are staying at the resorts. That's the way I would have done it. I also think asphalt is asphalt, so more for the deluxe resorts that part makes zero sense to me, absolute zero. So yeah, I don't, not the direction I would go, but I could talk about it all day long. It's not going to change anything. So part of me is like, I want to go experience the magic. Gosh, I know there's a lot of strong opinions on this. I know, but I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't affect me, but still, I still wouldn't have gone with that decision. We'll see. Hey, Michael, have you ever had a bad cast member experience? Never. Southwest attendant, that did happen once, but no, it was fantastic. Cast members are amazing. Yeah, that was a big change factor in recent. I understand the charging for parking, but it should be less. Same across the board, right? $5 a day. I can kind of get, I get where you're going. You need to reduce the parking, but wow, because that'll affect that'll take away an entire day from some families. Disney has to understand that. Like that is an entire day for a family. Like they had to leave a day early. So yeah, so we're gonna move past that. I have to just win the lottery. I do like the fact that you are not charging people who are disabled. That is nice. So who won the foosball championship between you and David? David. Yep, I gotta increase my skills. I think one of the perks of staying at Disney property is free parking. Sad to see it go. Me too. Pegasus is missing the fun. Yes, he is definitely missing it, but he'll be back. Don't worry. He's got his hat on for 4th of July. While on the cruise, how do you know signage, the extra cost for what is already included? Oh, that's a very good question. Some things you know, some things you don't. Obviously, the merchandise, that's obvious. The port adventures, that's a little bit more obvious. But the coffee, you wouldn't really expect it. So you have to kind of go. The only way I figured it out was I just asked. I said, is this included? Even a Pete's boilerplate, the counter service, I didn't know. I really didn't. So I said, is this included? And they said, yes, no extra charge. And that was the end of it. I know it seems awkward to say that. Like, is this, but I'm very, I'm money conscious. I have to be. Otherwise, I'd never be able to go on these trips. I have to be extremely money conscious. I'm at Disney or I'm at home. Like, there's no outing. So money conscious. So it's just the question that I ask. Or you can look it up. You think it would be less for the deluxe resort since you're staying more to pay more? I don't know. I've lost track. I have no idea. I've been so busy with the vlogs, I haven't even been able to pay attention. Go walk the dog, Holly. I know we've been on it. We've been at the stream for a while. I'm going to go on for another 5 minutes. We'll talk a little bit more, answer a few more last minute questions, and then we will say farewell for now. And I'll see you real soon in the vlogs coming out tomorrow. The tomorrow one's going to be great. Rainforest Room. Day after that, I still have to finish that one. So we're moving along. Hey, Michael, a cruise or the Asian parks in 2019, which would you choose? Oh my gosh, Paul. Oh gosh. I haven't tried the Asia parks, but I want to go on another cruise badly. Badly. Probably, I don't know. How heavy or light is the vlog setup? It's about 7 pounds to hold everything. So, you know, you get those muscles. Chugga Beverly. No chugging Beverly. Hey, Michael, a cruise. Oh, yeah, answer that one. Just the fancy coffee is extra. Right, fancy coffee is extra, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, that was worth it. What's your favorite park at either ship, favorite port part of either ship you've been on? D Lounge, Somewhere After Hours, Deck 4. Let's see. That's a very good question. I love the jacuzzis on the Dream, like the window-facing jacuzzis in the adult area on the Dream. That was one of my favorites. On the Wonder, I think one of my favorites was the D Lounge. There were so many things to do, and the atrium was amazing. So anyway, it was so much to do, so much to see. Absolutely incredible. Loved it all. So there's a lot of things to do. Let me know what you think at if you'll be cruising in the future. Did you see anyone else vlogging on the cruise? Not that I saw. Kristen, I didn't see anyone else with the. I saw maybe smaller cameras, but no larger setups like what I have, which is not always a good thing. It just gets in the. Some people are afraid of it. It gets in the way sometimes. So always thinking ahead. But I love the setup. I don't think I'm going to change from that setup. I love it. Is the food on Castaway Cay included? It is, and it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Be delayed in Walt Disney World. Go on non-Disney cruise. Be delayed. I don't know. I've been thinking about that non-Disney cruise. We'll have to talk about non-Disney cruises more because David really, really wants to go on another cruise badly. And we both want to go, but we both have very limited budgets. So we're trying to figure it out. He wants to go somewhere new too. I don't know. Pegasus. His joints are getting stiff. We'll have to talk to him in a minute. Have you ever thought to myself? I thought to myself, as a cruise person, but you are really making me want to go on a Disney cruise. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear I inspired you, Chelsea. It's hard, but the only way to protest price increases is take a break from Disney. No, I know, but I'm a horrible example at this. I don't think I'm going to take a break. So, Michael, do you think a solo teenager would like a Disney cruise? I think so. I think so. But I want to go with someone else. I recommend going with someone else, especially the first time. Michael, it seemed like the cast members were getting involved in the vlogs. Yes. What was the general reaction that they had when they saw the camera? They wanted to talk to it. They wanted to interact. They had so much fun. We had fun together. It was just a great time. Only 293 days until your first Disney cruise, Kristen. You're gonna love it. You're going to love it. I hope Pegasus comes along for July 4th. Figment is excited to meet his idol. Oh, that's great. It would be great if you, David, and Michelle could go on next cruise or Disney World. Well, Michelle's busy with school. We'll see when she can do something next. But David and I, hopefully, soon. Hopefully, when Michelle's out of school too, we'll be able to do more things. First trip on the Wonder next weekend. Elizabeth, have a magical time. You're gonna love it. Absolutely love it. For a non-Disney cruise, I enjoy Princess Cruise Line. Okay, you know what? For the last question as we leave, if you've been on a cruise before, heard other things, if you had to make a choice, all right, let's make it a choice. Disney cruise this is a random number, every 3 years, random number, or non-Disney cruise every year. You know what? That's a bad question. All right. Would you go on a Disney? I don't know what to do. What do you recommend for David and I? David and I want to go on another cruise very badly together. We really do. And if it's the Caribbean, it will be Disney Cruise Line. Period, paragraph. But if it's somewhere else that David wants to go, especially leaving from California, and if it's not Alaska would be Disney Cruise Line. But we also want to save money. What would you do? I don't know. It's just, oh gosh, I feel terrible. I feel like Michael. You're turning a blind eye to Disney now. What are you doing? What has happened to you, Michael? Really, the brother time is very important to me. It's critical. It's vital. It's more important to me than anything. Well, family time, but it's I would enjoy time with my brother no matter what. When there is a new thing opening at Disney, how early should you get to the park? It depends on what it is. Pandora, we were there early. With Toy Story Land, probably not as early, but I'll still be there early. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, night before. Not kidding. Disney Cruise every 3 years, so you would choose. Okay, so Disney Cruise, you would choose Disney Cruise Line. Tips, gratuities are not included, but can be paid in lump sum prior to the cruise. Right, so, exactly. Is there a difference between cabanas on the Wonder and the Dream? I did not see a single difference. They looked identical. Stick with Disney Cruise Line. I don't think I'd try Carnival. That's the one I think I would not try. I would Royal, Princess, Norwegian. Okay, I don't think I would try Carnival. Nothing against it. I've heard too many stories. At this point, I've heard too many stories. Dad's got the hand luggage down from the loft. 11 days since our better with the streams. Seems a lot better with your streams. I owe you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Try non-Disney at least once so you can know. Right, that's the other thing. Should we just test it and see what it's like? I feel like Michael, you're betraying Disney. No, not that. Come on now. No one treats people better, especially with family experiences, than Disney. If that is your thing, stick to Disney. I would try a smaller 3-day cruise. We tried the 3-day. It just wasn't. We need the longer time. Don't do Royal, says 5 times Disney fans. Disney Cruise Line every 3 years. So I'm seeing a lot of Disney Cruise Line. I don't know. I think we've got to stick with Disney. When does Star Wars Galaxy's Edge open? 2019. It's going to be great. I agree. 90 days till I'm back in the Disney bubble. You're going to have a great time, Russell. I really appreciate it. It's 12 o'clock now. It's noon here on the Eastern time. So I really appreciate you taking some time with me. It means a great deal. Carnival cruises are the worst. Okay, well, probably going to stick with the Disney Cruise Line. I got to make my way to the Gold and Platinum Castaway Club membership. Important things. Important. I worry that if you go on another cruise line, you will just be comparing exactly, Kim, Kristen, exactly. The whole time we'll be comparing it and be like, oh, that's not good enough, and this isn't good enough, and this one's not. You know what I mean? The whole time I'll be doing that. I'll be scrutinizing every detail. If you're saving weren't significant, I would stick with Disney Cruise Line. And we got to save a lot for those, let me tell you. Thank you, Michael. Great live stream today. Looking forward. I would not do Royal. Okay, we'll keep talking about it. No decisions until we talk more, I promise. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for spending some time with me. I'm so glad you enjoyed those vlogs. Thank you again for the wonderful compliments, kind words. It means so much that you spend some time with me. It really, really does. I cannot wait for more in the future. By the way, the giveaway has ended. Winners have been chosen. I have to just publish that. I promise. Those are coming. I am so sorry. I've been so busy with the vlogs, but they're finishing up soon, and then we'll be back on track with that giveaway, and I'll be able to tell everyone who won that giveaway. It means a great deal. More in the future. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. It means a great deal that you spent some of your weekend with me. Until next time, have a magical day.